Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 840, the category Brainy Tuesday number 49. This will be a 21-question trivia quiz with 20 tough questions at the beginning and a question 21 at the very end of the video if you need a tiebreaker. Thank you for watching today's episode, and good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. Kermadec Islands, the Cook Islands, and the Chatham Islands are among the possessions of what country, which lies about 400 miles across the Tasman Sea from Australia? Those are all possessions of New Zealand. Question number 2. Self-Portrait with Thorn Necklace and Hummingbird is a painting done in 1940 by what Mexican artist injured in a car accident who was famously married to Diego Rivera? That artist's name was Frida Kahlo. Question 3. Wang Hongwen, Yao Wenyan, Zhang Shengkao, and Jiang Qing were members of what group that were accused of trying to seize power in China after the death of Mao Zedong? Those men were a part of the Gang of Four. Question number 4. This river runs through the fourth circle of Dante's Inferno and fully submerges the Sullen. What is the name of this river ferried by Chiron in which Achilles was dipped to give him invulnerability? The answer is the River Styx. Question number 5. The fifth largest country in Asia and the only country which borders both the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea. What is the name of the Middle East country whose capital is Riyadh? The answer is Saudi Arabia. Question number 6. Important to plants as it enhances the ability of plants to optimize their photosynthetic capacity. What is the term for the ability of a plant to reorient the shoot growth towards a direction of a light source? It's what makes flowers follow the sun. The answer is phototropism. Question number 7. In this city, you would find Magdalen College, where Oscar Wilde studied, and All Souls College, where Bill Clinton studied. What is the name of this English university town, the host of the Rhodes Scholarship? The answer is Oxford. Question number 8. This man's constant is found by multiplying Avogadro's number by the charge carried by a single electron. What is the name of this English physicist who also investigated electrolysis? His name was Michael Faraday. Question number 9. Ruled by the Greeks, Carthaginians, Romans, Arabs, Normans, the Holy Roman Emperors, Spaniards, and Napoleon, it was joined politically to the rest of Italy in 1861. What is this island whose capital is at Palermo? The answer is Sicily. Question number 10. Joan of Arc was the subject of St. Joan, a 1923 play by what Irish playwright, better known for his 1894 play Arms and the Man and his 1920 play Heartbreak House? His name is George Bernard Shaw. Question number 11. A child of Echidna and Typhon, every time one of its heads was cut off, 2 more grew in its place. Heracles slew it with the help of his torch-wielding nephew to complete his second labor. What was this dragon-like monster which lived in the swamps of Lerna? That monster was known as the Hydra, or the Lernian Hydra, or the Hydra of Lerna. Question number 12. The major director of macromolecular transport in cells, these subcellular organelles are responsible for the storage, modification, and packaging of secretory products. What are these organelles named after the Italian who discovered them in 1898? The answer is the Golgi apparatus. Question 13. The House of the Dead recorded the experiences at hard labor of what Russian author, whose more famous works include The Brothers Karamazov and Crime and Punishment? His name is Fyodor Dostoevsky. Question number 14. Valdez Peninsula, the lowest point in South America, is located in what country, whose popular cities include Cordoba and Buenos Aires? The answer is Argentina. Question number 15. One made his breakthrough in 1985's The Goonies, the other in 1986's Lucas. What were the last names of the 2 Coreys who starred together in The Lost Boys and Blown Away? Their names were Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. Question number 16. In 1756, a dungeon about 18 feet square was filled with 146 British prisoners by the Nawab of Bengal. What was the astronomical sounding term for this prison cell in Fort William? They called that cell the Black Hole of Calcutta. Question 17. Oscar Wilde once referred to its proponents as knowing the price of everything but the value of nothing. What school of Greek philosophy, whose chief member was Diogenes, was he referring to? He was referring to Cynics. Question 18. Born in 1578 in Kent, this scientist worked in St. Bartholomew's Hospital and was court physician to James I and Charles I. Who was this man known as the father of modern physiology, who discovered how blood circulates in the human body? The answer is William Harvey. Question number 19. Cytotoxins such as cisplatin, methotrexate, and vinca alkaloids, combined with nausea suppressants, are widely used in what type of cancer treatment? The answer is chemotherapy. And question 20. This U.S. president's inauguration speech took well over an hour to read, during which time he caught a chill that led to pneumonia. What is the name of this president who gave a speech on a bitterly cold day in March of 1841 and then died a month later? That president was William Henry Harrison. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. I am obviously back from Paris. It was a wonderful trip. Actually, the weather could not have been better. It was sunny and beautiful out all 3 days that we were there. We got to go see Notre Dame on Easter. We saw all the sights, the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe. We saw all this cool stuff. I took a ton of pictures, quite a bit of video. I'll be putting together the Paris template for the random trivia quizzes, and fairly soon we'll be doing a Paris or a France themed trivia quiz. That'll be coming soon. I can't explain how much. There's so many cool buildings, so much cool architecture in France. That was one of the coolest places that I've been to. Churches everywhere, beautiful buildings everywhere, and statues everywhere. There was just so much to take pictures of. I might have to break it up into 2 trivia quizzes like I did with Las Vegas. That's actually interesting for 2 reasons. One, because the only other Eiffel Tower I've ever seen is in Las Vegas. They've got a full-size one that's pretty awesome. And 2, Las Vegas is probably the city opposite of Paris, France. Because in Las Vegas, everything's brand new and flashy, and in Paris, everything is so old and like regal and royal and cool. Exact opposite cities. Either way, both of them, lots of picture opportunities, and there'll probably be 2 quiz templates coming out of it, and at least 1 Paris trivia quiz. So be on the lookout for that. Like I said, I'm now back. I'm in England for a couple more months until we transfer back to America. That'll be coming up this summer as we near 1,000 episodes. So it's going to get busy here in the next couple of months. Hang with me. Here is question 21 for today's tiebreaker for Brainy Tuesday number 49. The Orinoco River forms part of the border between Colombia and what other South American country whose capital is Caracas? Caracas is the capital city of Venezuela. Thank you for watching. Check back tomorrow for another Who Am I? I believe it's a Who Am I fictional characters edition. See you then.